The show is about to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In a world full of idiots, two men stand out among the rest. Those men are part of a special division known as the Special Dummies Unit. These are their stories. Oh, we are here live on Thursday, just like always. With nothing special at all, just us being dumb. As usual, Fred is late. I swear to God, that dude's gonna be late for his own freaking funeral. Hopefully everything pans out. We actually had a power outage earlier today. We were out for a while. My internet had been a little glitchy since then. Makes no sense whatsoever. It's not showing that it's going to screw up, so hopefully it won't. So, and hopefully Fred hurries up. 'Cause he's supposed to be bringing me something to drink. So while we're at it, here's this ding dong.
Hi, everybody.
Oh Lord, you are too excited to be here. It is Thursday and I'm sleepy.
I just drank a Starbucks double shot coffee thing.
Oh Lord.
That's what I've started doing in the evening to chew.
There he is.
There's the men of the hour.
Hey, go ahead and pull the door too. I just had it.
Too sweet to be sour. How's the rest of that go?
Yeah. You can turn the fan and point out the window. All the way. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. So yeah.
What's up, weirdo?
What? He is yelling already.
Who are you talking to?
Brian's already on here. You know, why isn't there any hair on this entire podcast?
There is a massive amount hanging off of David's face. It's just not the top of his head.
Yeah, it used to be up here and it migrated south. I thought it'd go the other way because like them guys, they start going bald and it starts back here. And it's not the fact that you're going bald; it's just it's moving. So by the time you're 80, it's not cold when you sit on the toilet seat. So that's my thought.
There is something to that because ever since my hair fell out, I do get some hair on my chest. Not enough though. Like I want to do like the guy from Street Fighter, Zangief. I want to have like the big, like hairy V on my chest.
Oh Lord,
ladies would love that.
You don't want to be like old Tyler End. Got the Seth Rollins hair, but Chewbacca on the chest.
That dude is Robin Williams. I swear, he's just an ape, not a shaved one, just an ape.
Let's see. What you see is what you get. Yeah. He's the woman's pet, the men's regret. Good Lord, that's too much to read.
We got to get Fred on camera.
Oh yeah, I might want to do that. I forgot.
That's what the people came for.
They could have still heard him. They just didn't see him. And there he is.
Hey.
And here we go. Tyler N has an old Indian dress costume at all times.
That's great.
Me and him worked a match, a tag match, and the crowd started chanting, "Take your shirt off, take your shirt off," and he did, and all you see is all that hair, and I was like, "They told you to take your shirt off, yet you left on a sweater."
I don't think it'd be possible to beat him in a hair versus hair match.
Yeah, for president, yes.
Oh Lord,
Fred, what would you do as president?
What I would do as president? That's a good question. I would definitely make sure
that's what I was going
that all Americans have more money.
That's a good one. I like that. I like how vague it is.
All right, Caden, I don't know what little emoji you put, but it just shows a square, and your picture is horrible. I love you to death, but what the hell?
It's still not as bad as his brother's promo picture
No.
from a few
Well,
weeks
see, what
back.
it is, we were talking about Tyler having all that hair, and look, hold on, I'm pulling it back up. He's
Showing that he doesn't
that
have
he
any.
doesn't have any on his chesticle. You know.
Yeah, Matthews.
Okay, now I'm trying to understand this right here. It only took me 5 to name drop. If I was going to drop something, I'd be like, "Hey, you remember last year when I beat Gangrel?" If I was going to do it, that's what I would do. Not, Tyler End is Harry.
You don't drop names that are not as that are less popular than you.
Yeah.
No offense to Tyler End.
No, he's a bargain basement Seth Rollins, so it's
Ooh,
okay,
damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
and even if he was watching right now, which he's probably still asleep from last Saturday. I'm gonna continuously make fun of him. I will constantly.
Shut
But
up, Jake.
Jake, that's one sexy dude, Caden Matthews. No, you have low standards, but you know who else has low standards? This pole right here.
I can't watch.
Actually,
Every
that
time.
poll was high because I couldn't clear it.
Well, you shouldn't have gave him your edibles. You said hi, and I went with hi.
I got the joke. And the mess up thing is, it does look like I'm kind of stoned just because I have like squinty eyes, but that's just because it's been a long day. I'll try to be less squinty for people.
The underground name sound cool. What the hell? Okay, and then Jamie
Tyler,
with his
burn it down.
normal thing, and then this one, where'd it go?
I think the funniest thing I learned about him recently was that the brain chop, for as bad as a move as that looked, like that move was shoot, and the problem was that Kali's arm at that speed was like being hit with like an axe handle
like
for
tree
legit.
So
he legit concussed like dozens of dudes with that crap move because he was, I think it wasn't necessarily that he was intentionally bad. It was just by the time he made it to like American television, his body had already started to break down.
Yeah, he just he couldn't move, Yeah. Instantly made everybody look 10 times better when you're in the ring with him.
I remember
By comparison.
I remember that awkward pedigree that Triple H hit him with, where like his arms were like so far away, so he kind of just had to grab each one barely, and then like Kali could only stay bent over for about 4 seconds, so he had to kind of do it real fast before his legs gave out.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
So let me ask you, Gary, since you're talking about Kali, because he's a tall guy, big guy. Who is your favorite big guy?
The cheating answer is Undertaker, because he's my favorite wrestler of all time. If I were to not use that answer, because like, I mean, there is we talked about this last time, but there is the rumor about how Sabu would botch intentionally.
Yeah.
I don't know how legitimate that is, but that was supposedly something he would do. By the way, I've some clips started popping up on my YouTube of a shoot interview that Stevie Richards recently did. It's pretty good. I'd say worth checking out. I love watching shoot interviews, not from like, main eventers and stuff, but like mid-carders and guys who are below that, because I think that's where you get more interesting stuff.
Yeah, the guys that were in the muck.
Yeah. Because he was on, like, he was doing like a rapid fire question segment, like who is the best worker, or the people that you've been in the ring with who you think are the best workers, and he had a really surprising answer to that. Oh man, that's all right. That's horrible.
Mine's is probably gonna be Kane.
Yes, it's Dragon Ball Super. Broly is what I'm watching.
Did you
right
do
now.
that?
Yeah, I have the ability to do all this stuff now.
Okay, I didn't know if you had
Yeah.
done that yet or not. So yeah, that flipped me out. I'm like, wait a second. What did you do, Fred? Oh Lord,
Hi,
have
Cindy.
mercy.
How are you?
Hi, Sin Jinx 24.
Yeah, whoever this is, I don't know who you are. If we know you personally, cool. If not, awesome. Appreciate you watching. Jake Tracy asked if we'd seen the Hell Patrol promo, the
No.
most recent one. I caught it, but I was at work, so I couldn't have the sound on, so I hadn't had a chance to watch it yet.
Nah, I'll probably watch it after we're done here. A lot of times for this podcast, I've gotten home from work, I've eaten, and then
Oh,
there you go. It's your brother-in-law.
brother-in-law.
yeah, it's Tab's brother, Sinjin.
Oh,
what's
okay.
up, Sinjin?
Yeah,
But
I'm surprised he lowered his standards to watch this crap. Oh Lord.
But
we are the Three Stooges. That's what we are now.
are we all curly?
No.
yeah, I was about to say all of us are bald, so that doesn't.
So I'll put this out here. Anybody that Sinjin, I think this might be your first time watching. Anybody that's watching for the first time, we pretty much just kind of everything is we shoot off the hip. We're heavily involved with the comments on on our content. Whatever pop y'all say, we kind of roll off of. Until they get into like the anime stuff, then I'm just like, well, I'm gonna sit here and just wait.
Good.
So, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. And anybody that's been following our SDU page and stuff like that, I know. Hopefully, y'all noticed. We're trying to bring a lot more content to the channel. Like if you don't notice, Garion under his name has the King of Gravy. So Garion will be doing his own little show. We haven't set up like time frames and stuff like that yet, but the Gravy with Garion, which there is no telling. That's probably not going to be PG. It's probably going to get me kicked off of YouTube. But we also have I'm gonna bring back my shoots and giggles deal that I did a while back. We're interviewing different wrestlers and stuff like that. And Bruce is going to have one called Wrestling with ADHD, dealing with I guess mental illness to an extent, dealing with wrestling, ADHD, PTSD, stuff like that, which is already getting a lot of good feedback off of that he's going to. And then last night we had our first episode of Cryptid.
What's up, Aaron? Woogie.
I wasn't in the middle of talking or anything, you asshole. Cryptids and creepy stuff. One that me and Bruce have put together. We're gonna do that probably either monthly or bi-weekly, something like that. Brian, shut your mouth. You're only talking to troll. You're a piece of crap, and I hate your guts. Love you.
He's saying that, Brian, because he doesn't want to face you one-on-one.
I'm telling to his face. I don't give a damn. Butthole.
Well, see, that's the thing with Brian. He wrestles like twice a year, so it's hard to get him in a match anyway.
Hey, Brian. What's up, Thomas? Brian is like the Roman Reigns. Only wrestles two.
No. Here's the thing, though. Is Brian ain't got no talent. He's just all mouth. He's just all mouth. He just talks.
We're shooting it, baby.
Yeah.
It's like JBL and Paul Heyman up in here.
See, and right here, this just proves that he has no validity in his comments. He said Fred speaks the truth. All that Fred does is talk stupid. I named Special Dummies Unit after Fred because he's special and he's a dummy. And I'm not going to go into the third part.
I'm scratching my head. I'm like, wait a minute, dummy.
Yeah, you're scratching your head because you're trying to see if you can get something to work up there. Yeah, I'm in butthole mode tonight, boy. Wait, that sounded bad. Gary,
Yeah,
go ahead.
there's a lot of people that are in butthole mode like 24/7. Butt stuff.
Oh, bald people are always jealous of us blessed people. Yeah, just because you comb your hair back don't mean you ain't got a bald spot.
That's it. He goes for the bald stuff. And it's like, dude, you are just like the clock is ticking on what's left on the top of your head.
He is gonna hate me by the end of this. Brian comments, my viewers go down. They don't like you. Oh Lord, have mercy.
On the subject of the gravy, I posted like when we were we have a group chat of the SDU network, and I posted that as a name for my show just as a joke, and then I don't know, I liked it. I like the way it's silly.
I
made
that dumb logo with you going.
With
I
my
I don't have it saved on this computer, but
so
yeah.
we've got to get that on a
Jake,
shirt. And
we don't want to talk, Jake. We don't want to talk about your hair.
We actually did that one last night. We're gonna schedule more. After I've got my vacation next week, so there will actually not be a show next week unless I have an idea on that, and I'll talk to you more about that later, Gary. But here's St. John asking this question.
So, as far as kayfabe is concerned, yes, it is my shoot middle name though. So it is legitimate. My dad had unique interests. My first name comes from I'm trying to remember, kind of like a Lord of the Rings type fantasy novel that they read a lot as my mom and dad read when they were younger, called the Belgariad. So that's where that comes from. And then everybody at this point has played the most recent God of War, so they know what tier comes from. And yeah, there you go.
Yeah, your parents were in a cult.
When it comes to my dad, I wouldn't be too surprised by that.
And he's asking that, and his name is Sinjin.
So, Sammy, what is your favorite horror character?
All right, that's a question.
He just took a left turn right there.
Because she talked about horror, so
she was asking about the cryptid thing that me and Bruce did last night. You dummy, see? dummy. Good God Almighty!
Anyway.
I mean, you can answer. That's cool. Because I mean, last episode we spent over half of the episode just talking about horror movies.
We all know my favorite horror character. Everybody hates
that dumb doll.
Yes.
That stupid Chucky. That is the dumbest horror series ever.
So I think I'm gonna change it. I think
because I don't like it, he's gonna change it.
Not
he can't be controversial at all.
Be quiet, not that. I think for the Halloween, the next Halloween, I'm gonna dress up as Chucky.
That's because y'all are the same height.
I'm gonna get.
Hello. That Chucky costume wouldn't be all that hard to pull off. You get your little overalls and a striped shirt, and then you just gotta get a red wig, and then you're
he go shopping in the kids section at Walmart. I don't know if they've got short and fat though.
Hey, we had
this is America, dude. They got everything short and fat.
I'm a bald Chucky. Wow.
Yeah. He's short, annoying, and not scary at all.
I was about to make a comment, but I'm gonna wait till
I want to know why he has to yell the entire time,
so that everybody can hear him.
Microphone's right there. Why do you have to talk like this the whole time?
What's up, Tony? No, I'm not.
Oh my God! Yeah, Tony said it right. Fred shops at the Baby Gap.
Baby Gap. Never mind. I was about to make a very not PG joke. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on.
I
Yeah.
missed the last OCW show from diarrhea, so that's the new subject.
And that's bad.
Wow, Simi, that's not right.
Yeah, Simi agrees with
No.
me. Yeah.
Stupid. It's
No.
stupid. Stupid. Now I want to just start doing that now.
Yeah,
because
Matthew.
I think Matt Riddle did that on Raw. Apparently, he
Bro.
he hit almost called him Damian Sandow, Damian Priest, with something, and then just started shouting "stupid" over and over again, like as a
Trying to
reference
be
Randy
Orton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get there. It looks like they're trying to make Riddle of more of a serious character, so we'll see how that rolls.
Oh,
It's
really?
I mean, he's a legit killer. So I mean, the dude, I think he was undefeated in UFC, and the only reason they didn't let him back because he wouldn't quit smoking weed. So he's like, I'll be a wrestler.
That does not surprise me at all. You know. Hold on. I was gonna hit something. Ba-da-ba-ba. That's my what the hell. Okay, we'll just
Only
go
problem-
with that. We'll pretend like that.
Only problem is it took you like 8 seconds to find it.
I couldn't remember.
What's up, Owen?
I tell you, the last time I had something like really land on my stomach, and I thought for a few moments, like, did I just squirt poo out of my ass? It was a lion salt from Logan Light, and it wasn't like super like all of his weight or anything. He just happened to land all right on my like lower gut.
I got one that's even worse. That it was on a worse move. My stomach was messed up. We were at ASWF as a tag match. It was I think it was me and Dale against Slam and Dirty Little Dave. And Slam legitimately gave me a snapmare. I rolled over, and as soon as my back was on the mat, I was like, oh shit. You can legit see me on camera rolling over like I'm selling, and like I got my hand on my back, and I reached out, and you just see me go. Okay, I'm good.
And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, I'll never have white trunks.
Exactly. No, the only other time that I legitimately thought I messed myself up, it was MACW, like my first year wrestling, and I was in a tag match. I don't remember exactly who. It was me and somebody against Reggie Montgomery and Mark Wolf. And I'm not like I've got a little bit of gap between me and the ropes. Wolf hits that running like that Wyatt senton,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear somebody in the crowd right there at the front row goes, "Oh, that didn't hurt," and I'm just laying there going, "Ah, crap." And Wolf looks down at me and smiles. I'm like, "Oh, here we go." And I had sold a little bit, so I'm closer to the rope. Full weight right on my gut, and I am legitimately thinking I have just squirted my intestines out of my butthole. So now every time someone does that running senton, I'm like, screw you, Mark Wolf. But I say it in a more colorful fashion. Cause yeah, good God,
Hey,
that was painful.
can we get Mark Wolf at OCW so we can do a replay of that match?
I don't know if he's still wrestling.
I haven't. The last time I saw him was when we did the AWO show. He came down and wrestled D Mike. That was the last time I remember seeing him.
I hadn't seen anything on his end in a while.
But I tell you right now, that's why my jaw doesn't hurt the way it used to all the time. Oh, you take a forearm from Mark Wolf, it's gonna wake you up quick.
I was trying to think of like what the most painful thing to happen to me in wrestling was, and then I remembered my last bout with Tyler Knight, and I was like, "Oh wait, never mind. That one takes the cake."
What about that the match with Bobby Rush, the swanton onto the apron?
Oh my God! You know what?
That
the thing
bad.
was that hurt, but that was nothing to me. Almost breaking 2 of my fingers on that frog splash. Honestly, in terms of like just how sharp the pain was at the moment, that might be worse than the concussion I got. Was nearly breaking my fingers like
Yeah.
that because that hurt
Sometimes
forever.
the simple things, like at ASWF, we were doing a battle royal, and me and Josh had fought to the outside of the ropes, kind of up on the corner, and we had somebody come over and pushed us off. And I was at the time I was wearing the wrestling shoes. This was before I got my boots, and my left foot landed on the padding. My right foot landed directly heel first onto the concrete. And I swear to God, dude, it was 3 years I was still feeling that crap. Like, I swear, I think I cracked my heel on that. And I think I did it again recently because my left heel is hurting now.
Oh, is that from our match?
From that, that suplex that I actually, jumped and you weren't expecting it. You,
no, because I'm used to just throwing dudes on that move. It's like most people on that I can I probably couldn't do it to like somebody like KT, but most other people, you're going, whether or not you jump or not, you're going. But no, you gave me a good jump, so I was like, holy hell! Like you were way, it was way less weight than I was expecting.
That's right, Thomas. I do I miss AWO too.
I think he meant senton, not sentence.
Run on. I attempted a run-on sentence, but I ran out of punctuation.
So we call that. Oh Lord, yeah. And, these people.
Not at the moment. That is what kept me, and I felt bad too because when I that's always like the worst feeling when I miss a show. And then like when I saw like photos and stuff and saw that like Jackie and stuff was there, I was like, man, like I think I miss
him and Slade had a really good match too.
Oh yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Slave always tripped me out.
You just call him Slave?
Oh, he's not on here, so I can call him whatever I want to call him. He's not
Slade with a D.
I'm a slave for you. Anybody remember that song? That was Britney Spears.
He's got the squeakiest voice ever when he gets hit. He does.
You never know. He might be watching. He was watching last week. So.
Oh, I forgot to show off my shirt today. I've got my Street Fighter AEW shirt on.
That's cool.
It's Bryan Danielson and I almost called him Vega. Who's the big dude with the eye patch? I cannot believe I forgot his name. Does the somebody Sagat? Thank you, Matt. Sagat. I cannot believe I forgot his name. He's doing Danielson's doing the Busaku knee, and Sagat's doing his Tiger knee, and it's clashing in the middle. I asked on Twitter,
Tiger knee,
and I asked somebody on Twitter to get that shirt for me, and I'll name a move after them. And I still haven't named a move. Or no, he could name a move of mine is what happened. So now I have to. I actually do. He has the name, and I just have to figure out what I'm going to do because the name of the. This is going to take a second to explain all of this, but it'll be worth it. I promise. So the name of the move that he wants me to incorporate is Foddy's Revenge. Foddy, Foddy. Now I'll explain. One day, this was back when I first moved to Russellville, and the people that I lived with, I knew in high school, and I've been friends with since. I was walking around the house, and I had a habit of just singing weird shit to myself. And so I was walking around, and to the tune of the Oscar Mayer song, I was singing, "My rectum has a first name, it's Foddy." So,
what the crap? You're an idiot.
So from that day on, there was a running bit about my my asshole being named Foddy, and so now.
So for those of you that are watching for the first time, I see Bradley just commented, This is the retardation that you are running into. I am not going to apologize for our idiocracies.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing my Kenny Omega Japan shirt.
I told you
I'm
it'd be worth
wearing
it.
my shirt. Just
Yeah, there
because
you go.
that's the one I grabbed. I didn't even pay attention. I just grabbed one. Oh Lord.
So yeah, my friend told me he got me the shirt, and then he sent me a message that said it has to be an ass-based attack. So I have to think of a move with my ass, and it's called Foddy's Revenge. A joke that a handful of people will get.
Oh Jesus. Oh Lord. You need
Yes,
study
yes, Matthew.
study Tony Storm. You can learn.
I do
Lord.
study Tony Storm, but I guess in a different way than what you're talking about. My bad.
All right, Bradley, what kind? This is just us being dumb. Okay, it's legitimately the name of it is Special Dummies Unit because we're special and we're dummies.
I love that
We're
he
just
came in here
having fun.
right for the Foddy story. That was just perfect timing for him.
Right. That's the
Jake,
Omega
that
Man.
shirt is cool. You got one
Yeah,
of the
it
number
is.
one shirt.
Yeah, everybody's just
OCW.
commenting on what shirts they've got on. Who's shirtless?
Right.
I want to know. In the comments, tell me if you're shirtless right now.
Caden's he's got a Nike shirt on.
So when you do your gravy with Gary and show, are you gonna do it shirtless? And
I might.
You need to have Sleazy E as your guest host.
I'm gonna have a donation thing, and if they give me enough money, I'll put on a shirt or shirt.
Matt,
I'll put my shirt back on.
Matt Wade said that he can be shirtless for the right price.
Hey.
Oh, but Brian, you can't just ask people if they're shirtless. But Caden took off his shirt for you. That's creepy. This just went to a whole new level of weird.
See, okay. Brian, you need to be more like Caden. It's yes and. That's the rule of improv.
Brian
yes
is the one that's always telling Fred to take his shirt off.
This is true.
Are you gonna take your shirt off, fat boy?
Well,
all right then. I guess that's not.
If you're just gonna body shame the poor guy, of course he's gonna keep the shirt on.
Well, I mean, it's not my fault. His boobs are bigger than most women, so. Oh Lord! Oh well, yeah. He said telling and asking are two different things. And Caden asked if he can put his shirt back on.
I'll allow it.
Yeah. Oh, he'll allow it. He'll allow it. Yeah, whatever.
Matthew, what are you talking about?
You can't ask people to tell people to take the shirt off. I guess. I think that's what he's talking about.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
What is your doctorate in?
Thugonomics.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
Basic thugonomics.
Oh, good
I
Lord.
listened to the entire Randy Savage rap album, so I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Speaking of song, you just mentioned song. What is your? I know you're going to say Cena's Dr. Thugonomics song. What is your favorite WWE song? You're probably going to say Cena.
No, it's not. That's a good question, though. I like Gangrel's theme is one of my absolute favorites.
Now, are you talking about the regular one or the C Murder remix?
The regular one. The Murder remix is good, though.
Yeah,
but
I like that.
The classic is hard to beat that. I like the heavy metal guitar version of Taker's theme, like when he was in the Ministry of Darkness.
Yeah,
that's for me my favorite Undertaker theme. I like when Kane was coming out to the Finger 11 version of his song Slow Chemical. That is an amazing, like I listen to that song by itself like all the time.
Brian, that's not the WWE song.
Anybody that doesn't know, that's what Fred used when we were doing stuff with him at ASWF.
Christian's Waterproof Blonde. Burn my light.
That one.
Who's that again? That sounds familiar. Metalingus is good. I can't debate that.
Dude, Drew McIntyre's Chosen One thing.
Oh yeah, the Broken
Dream.
Yeah.
That's a good
I
one.
dug that one too.
Yeah. I do like the Edge one. I do like Edge's
The
one.
Rob Zombie one.
Yeah.
I got into that.
That was funny. I remember when they had Rob when they were doing the guest host thing on Raw, and that was like a brief connection they had made.
Randy Orton. I
Oh,
didn't know
that's
that's what
okay.
it was called.
Oh, so have you ever seen the footage? It's weird. So the music they initially used for CM Punk,
Oh,
uh,
it was Evolution.
Yeah.
that's hey, nothing you can say, nothing's gonna change what you've done to me.
He's like, what?
No.
That's
And then you do
song.
this. You do this. You do this.
I promise I did not give Fred anything. Oh, he is cracked out tonight.
That bowl's full of cookies.
No, I hid the Oreos in my room. So
He has something right there.
Yeah,
He has a snack right there with him.
You can't eat them. You ain't got no teeth.
I know. I was literally about to say that myself.
The rare Fred burn. Oh.
I gotta let him have it too. I gotta let him have that. That was good. Just try not to go any further with it. That's where you ruin it.
Okay.
So,
so and then I also like what is the
Yeah, this is the TV bursting into flames.
I do like what is I'm trying to think of his name.
Goldberg.
I do like Goldberg's song. Goldberg's music.
The messed up thing is I do too. As much as I'm not a big fan of Goldberg, the music is perfect for that. Of like, here comes this gladiator that kills people, and it's just like a march of this dude's gonna kill you.
yeah. Well, I mean, you know, because it fit the persona, right place, right time. You know,
Absolutely. No, I can dislike wrestlers and still appreciate their impact on the medium. Like, I'm not a big Hulk Hogan fan, but I recognize that purely on a wrestling level, not talking about like, because I would say The Rock is more popular, but that's because of his acting career. But purely recognizability in wrestling, Hulk Hogan is the most popular wrestler of all time. So I could recognize that. I don't have to be a fan of his to.
Oh yeah, LA Knight's good.
Yeah. I don't know. I still like the Brody Lee's. Yeah. Like just saying that. I love that bit.
yeah.
Dude, yes. Disturbed's Steve Austin theme.
Yeah.
Is awesome. He didn't use it for that long.
Can't remember it.
I'll have to send it to you because he didn't use it for very long so they were trying to find ways to, because his heel run just didn't work. He was still getting cheered everywhere. And so some of the stuff they tried to work on that to hurt the babyface pops he was getting was to change his music. So that's why we got like the Disturbed theme, and then we got like the really slow one. That's why they did all of that stuff, was they were trying their best to lessen a babyface pop for a guy who's trying to be the top heel in the company.
Yeah. You know my memory, it's about 10 seconds long. I'm doing good. Remember my own name half the time.
But dude, I could go on about theme. Like there's a golden age of themes for WWE for sure. Like, and that's kind of the thing that they're hurting on right now is memorable themes. They were doing really good when they had CFOs making their themes because they made Nakamura's theme, they made Bobby Roode's theme, Finn Balor's theme,
and that fellow that was there for God knows how long. You know, I can't remember his name.
Jim Johnston.
Yeah.
Yep.
I should be able to remember. That's my stepdad's name. So I should be able to remember that.
Mac Militant is actually legitimately a good theme. I actually really like that. Come to get it on.
Yeah.
I remember one of the creator wrestlers, because I would make, whenever I had those games as like a teenager, I would generally remake the same roster of wrestlers in every game, and then just kind of make slight changes to them. So I had a wrestler named Big Bad Daddy-O, and he was like a 7 foot tall. He was like 7 foot tall, like with like a 50s greaser gimmick. And he came out to whenever you couldn't do like, because a lot of the games at the time on like the PS3 and the 360, you could put your own music in there. But the ones if you couldn't do that, I would give him Teddy Long's theme because for some reason I really liked him coming out to that theme.
The Aleister Black one was good.
All of that stuff is imprinted on my brain. I could tell you the entire roster of creator wrestlers I made. I remember their finishing moves, their gimmicks, their entrance music, all of that useless, worthless knowledge that will never go away. I can't remember important things, but that is in there just concrete forever. Yes, I really like Aleister Black's theme. Almost called him
That's
Aleister
the one.
Crowley.
Was that the one where he would come up from the like the side of the stage?
Yeah.
It was like something, something good, something bad. You could be
I know
there,
the song. I was
never
just making
be
sure we're on
equals.
the same page.
And then there's the people in the background going.
Hey, I miss Bobby Roode. I miss Bobby Roode and his theme music.
I will say one. Here's a non-WWE one, and it's kind of cheating because it's not. It wasn't a theme made for an entrance song. It's from something else. But when Kenny Omega came out to, it's a theme from Undertale, and I cannot. The name escapes me suddenly. But he came out to one of the songs from Undertale, dressed as Sans. And that song is perfect for entrance music. There's probably a bunch of people using it, like on the East Coast. Like if Kid Bandit was using this song, it would not surprise me at all because Kid Bandit is a weeb, and like Kid Bandit used a Keyblade covered in barbed wire in a match before, so she's just that kind of person. I don't know if you even know what a Keyblade is.
A what?
No? A Keyblade.
The hell is that?
Okay, so there's a series of games called Kingdom Hearts, right?
Oh, okay. Okay, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, it's the weapon from. It's a big key, but it's also the weapon. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. She's probably hit up somebody to get her some pretty awesome music now.
So I got to put this out here. If anybody knows Mr. Caden Matthews on how weird he is, this is proof.
I feel like there's layers to that statement, or it's just
not.
made.
Not with Caden, it is not. Oh my lord! At least we don't get all the cancer jokes anymore. Yeah,
he'll still make them.
Butthole. He quit saying to me because I chew on him every time. Like, shut up, little butthole.
You almost said bitch.
No, I was saying butthole. I was actually going to say that.
Look, it's Broly, everybody. That's the name of that character. It's not Goku.
Which Goku is that? You knew I was going to.
Durag Vincent almost.
That almost sounds borderline racist.
The Durag gimmick did kind of get into some weird places, to be honest.
Yeah, it did. Definitely.
A lot of the New Japan themes are honestly really good.
Half the time, I like pre-record stuff, so I skip a lot of that stuff. I look like Nappa.
That's a Dragon Ball character that is bald. So there you go.
Oh, big real original Brian. Oh, it's a bald joke. At least Fred talks shit about my teeth.
I can't wait till we finally get Brian on this show, and it'll just be 2 hours of you guys going at each other.
That would be horrible. That would be horrible. I already am terrified of that crap.
Honestly,
I'd be like 10 ways pissed off.
On the subject of AEW themes, they've got some pretty good ones.
Yeah.
There's I think the kind of the issue that they had is that they had to make a lot of music for a lot of people in a short amount of time. Now, as you know, that's kind of trickled down. I do love Double J's theme. My World is goated. I love that song. But Eddie Kingston's theme
Eddie.
Probably my favorite theme in AEW, to be honest.
Mine is Chris Jericho's.
You know what's
Judas.
really cool? Before my Facebook got destroyed a couple of years ago, the guy that they hired to be over their theme music and stuff,
Mhm.
making their theme music, I was actually friends with him on Facebook.
Huh.
I was like,
Jay
well, that
Lethal.
because I was friends with him before he got signed and all, and then he got signed, and I remember seeing him, I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm friends with this dude. Like, there was quite a few people I was friends with that made big things on there. Not like I really knew them, but still, I was like, well, this is neat. I get to see all this, and then Facebook was like, nope.
Every once in a while, I'll see that like I'll have a mutual friend with somebody who's like a big name, and I'll be like, I should add them, even though they have no idea who I am, and they'll probably just delete my friend request. But I want to add them.
A lot of times, people, they'll see, like something on your profile picture, or something like that, knowing that you're
Yeah.
dealing with wrestling and stuff. So they'll just add you just anyway. Like I was friends with several people that ended up. They sent me a friend request, and then like the chick that was on Ring of Honor for a while, Amy Rhodes. She had actually sent me a friend request like several years back. And I was like, okay, cool, I ain't know nothing about it. And then all of a sudden you're seeing her on Ring of Honor and stuff. I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to be a creeper and actually try to talk to her, But then everything I had got deleted.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
so
messed
if
up,
Bradley
Jay.
is still watching, which I doubt it.
That's messed up, Jay. Oh.
Hey, I'm not a huge Hit Row fan, so I can't really say much on that.
Brian tells me he texts Cody Rhodes all the time. Him and Cody Rhodes are very good friends, and they talk to each other every day.
Well, if anybody that's watching this would have the opportunity to do that, it would be him because he went to the Nightmare Academy and all that stuff, So I mean, I get it. He can. I would plug that. I'd be like, hey, you know what? I know Cody Rhodes. Hey, you know what? I know Cody Rhodes.
Hey, and then
I would.
And if I know Cody Rhodes, I'll be like, hey.
If you knew Cody Rhodes, he'd probably like.
I'll be happy to be friends with him. I'll be like, yeah, you should come check out the OCW show.
What the hell? Oh, look at me. I'm Brian. I'm going to be dragging. See, that's what he would say to me.
Just like his TNA theme.
What?
I was talking about Matthew said Jay Lethal. I was saying that it was just like his TNA theme. It was similar.
Oh, Jay Lethal.
We're getting echo in here.
Are you? Am I echoing?
No.
Okay. Yeah, you're echoing a little bit. Yeah.
Bring that Double J.
It may be, I don't know if it's picking up on your mic or whatever, but who cares? It's no biggie.
Shouldn't be. It's just me mic. No other or the sound's just coming out of my headphones.
Maybe. See, I didn't hear it that time.
So that's a story we can't really tell. Hey, if I sit like this, it looks like I have hair.
I can tell that story, but in a not so
in a censored
way.
manner.
So we were in Walmart and we left out, me and Tab were putting groceries in the car or whatever, and Fred comes out behind us. He was gonna go over and get some chicken. And he come out, he ain't have nothing. I'm like, dude, what's wrong? He goes, all the mother black people eating the mother chicken in there. I ain't get none. I swear to God, I about pissed myself laughing. Because if anybody knows Fred, that's not normal for him. It was the greatest thing ever. I don't care.
Fred's
like
this
the only
entire
thing
time.
that would have made it over the top if he'd have dropped an N-bomb in it, okay? And I've never heard him do that, period. So that'd be the only thing that would have brought it over the edge, So,
look, everyone, it's Frieza. Oh, not anymore. Bad Street Fred. That would be his heel gimmick, should it ever happen.
Freeway Jones.
Freeway Jones.
Freeway Jones, that's right.
Freeway Jones, OCW.
So who's more dangerous, Fred? Freeway Jones or Blackout?
That's a good
Other
question.
people are in here going, I have no idea what
That's
it
a
is. What
good
they're talking.
question. That's a good one. They both style is a little bit different. Man. I'm gonna say Fred. I always say Fred, but I'll lean towards Fred.
There are so many people watching. They're so lost right now. I have no idea what they're talking
Hey,
about.
I did not call Xander that. Do not go there. I did not.
This is turning into the room. I did not hit her.
Oh Lord.
Hey, I can't even fit the mask anymore, so there's no way I can do freeway. I can't fit the mask.
His fat head got too fat.
It happens to the best of us. Hey, Fred, can you do a cartwheel?
Yes, I could do a cartwheel. I'll show you Saturday, okay?
Yeah,
No,
you're gonna have to prove it to me.
All right. Gotcha.
If you can do a cartwheel, Fred, if you could do a cartwheel, I will give you a title shot. It's a number one contender's cartwheel.
Double J, I want that to happen so bad.
Yeah, I've been given the authority to give title matches to whoever.
Yes, let's make that happen.
Yeah, everybody wants Fred, and nobody wants anybody else like us.
Hey, you got to get the cage together. Put it by the ring so I could be in it. The cage. OCW got a cage.
Oh, like a shark cage.
Okay. Yeah. I thought he was talking about like in the early days of TNA where they had the dancing chicks by the ring in the cages.
The pole dancer cage.
Oh, he said not a problem. Hey, it's about to be official.
But unfortunately, those women were from Tennessee, so they were pretty rough. What?
All right, Double J, you're gonna have to get Will and Cody. You're gonna have to find their number and get them booked.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, what's up, Nick? Oh, whatever. Oh, Nick. What's up, Nick?
Quit cussing on my comment.
Nick. Carter, I love your theme song. I don't know what it is, but I love it.
Man, I love my theme so much that I honestly, I might just have somebody make a rip off of it and use that for times that I can't use licensed music.
Fred, what? Fred versus what?
I don't even know what that is. What is? Oh, what?
A Beal?
Whoa, you got 8 theme songs? Wow. Oh my God.
He changes theme songs more than you change underwear.
Oh. All right. I'm gonna.
Oh, Fred versus a broomstick. Where do you get? Hold on. You typed that, but you meant that.
Dude,
crap! I'm gonna say the first.
That's like talking to my mom on Messenger. She will use voice to text, and it's like reading in another language. It's so hard to interpret what the hell she's trying to tell me half the time.
Awesome.
I have reached out for the future opponent for Draven. Oops.
Hey, you
okay.
butthole.
I just realized I can hide it when you put it up. That's funny. I have too much power.
Now he said he had reached out for an opponent for Draven Morrow, and it better be one person. It better be one person. Austin Lane, it better be you, boy. I'm coming for you, boy. I will kick you in the face
and the shin. He's probably gonna kick you in the shin too, because nobody expects to be kicked in the shin.
All right,
I'm gonna start doing that.
Next pay-per-view, next OCW pay-per-view, Draven versus Austin Lane.
Pay-per-view. Well, technically they're paying for it. They buy a ticket.
This is true. They are paying to view, which means every show is a pay-per-view, I guess.
Right. I mean, I get that.
I like Fred just nonchalantly eating Rice Krispie treats. The quietest food to eat.
Oh Lord.
Oh.
What, did you lose some of your Rice Krispie treat?
No, he's Nick. Talking about
Nick.
Austin.
Oh,
Meanie.
Oh,
Oh Lord, yeah. If it was me and Austin, and they'd be like 800 years old in the ring. So, and then most of it's just me. I'm old. Good
Isn't it? I
Lord.
think isn't he older than you?
I have no idea. I mean, dude, I am not. I am not good. What the hell?
Brian.
Go ahead and pull that one up. I'm not good with recognizing ages anymore.
Oop.
And yeah, and I'm old. I know.
Accidentally, that was an accident. Actually, but there
It
he is.
worked. It worked. It worked. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Oh Lord have mercy. This has gone off the rails.
Whatever floats your boat, I'll find your lost remote. And this is for the I can't say the next line, but it's an Outcast song that I like. There we go.
Oh, good Lord.
You know, you have that moment when you're like singing along with a rap song, and then they start saying the N word, and you're just like, I don't know if I should say this part. You're looking around like nobody's looking at you, but you're just kind of like, I feel like if I say it, somebody's gonna hear me and be very mad at me.
What? We need storybook and happening.
You can't get
ending?
Brock Lesnar in OCW.
I'm trying to figure out what happy ending.
Oh,
I
happy
mean,
ending.
I know what a happy ending is. I know what that is. I'm not going to discuss that though. We'll leave it to you.
Hand job. Anyway,
Oh,
here we go. Here's a main event.
What is
Caden, stop with the Omos shit. I mean, that's just dumb. You're a dipstick. Good Lord, you got me cussing on here. Come on now, boy.
Not as bad as the time as we brought Cedric on briefly, and he dropped the F bomb in like 8 times in 30 seconds.
Right.
I'm waiting on Cedric to be on here.
Lord. He told me he got a new headset, so I mean, he may end up coming on here eventually. So I've been having some drinks. My bad. Well, I mean, did that affect your typing ability? I know it affects mine. Well, that's why I'm a voice message guy.
I've been drinking too. I had Mr. Pibb. Cherry Pepsi, 0 sugar.
I got my drink.
This is how awesome I am. OCW started carrying 0 sugar sodas just because of me. Because I'm awesome, yo.
I don't know. I'm gonna let y'all handle the Caden thing. I have no idea what he just said.
I'm just ignoring him. I'm just ignoring him now.
Oh, Chris is on here. What's up?
Little turd.
Chris, I loved the video.
The video.
Yeah,
God
that you
bless
guys
America. Did. That was great. That was well done.
I'm very eager to see the debut of the new persona
of Jimmy Buffet. Hold on. Jimmy Buffet.
He's still hungry.
Why are you doing an echo for an echo effect?
That was great that he added that hungry thing in there. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of you. Oh Lord. What?
It was like a scalded dog.
Oh Lord.
Oh my God. All right. I'm trying to think of what to say. I don't know what to say.
He got the echo treatment.
Yeah. I mean, definitely. He's epic. So we have to give him hold on.
We have to give him great treatment, okay? So, Jimmy Buffet, I really enjoy what you're doing right now. And it is going to be a great thing to watch.
That's horrible.
No comment? No comment?
You sound like half the women at an OCW show.
What the hell was that? I actually had thought about it's messing up my talking because I know I'm talking and I'm hearing myself in my headphones, so it's throwing me off. Hold on.
Okay.
There we go. Let's just do the whole episode that way.
I legitimately forgot about it. I was going to try to find the mask, but I was going to legitimately do the entire episode as Alex the super fan, and I know Double J would have probably pissed himself laughing because he loves that character that I did for when we were doing the ASWF podcast thing.
Yes,
I would
I
come
remember
on
that.
as a guest speaker or whatever. I would come on like this, and I would talk, and then I would talk about my pig. And my pig, he would go out there, and my neighbor would always piss me off. I do not know what he was talking about, but he would try to break into my barn, which is actually my bedroom. But he tried to break in and steal my pig, and that pig kept me warm at night. He kept me warm every night. He was very warm, and Double J is laughing very hard right now, and it does not even include the alcohol that he has consumed. But I will say this:
I think it does.
yes, oh yes, but no, he was laughed like this stone cold sober. I can't do it as easy as I used to because used to I had top teeth. I do not have these things anymore, But I drink the vodka, and I will. Are you having a hard time Are you having a hard time keeping your face as the not gay?
What? I don't even know.
It is straight. You keep the straight face.
That was what we were saying.
That was dumb joke, but I am very good at it. Yes. Hold on.
So this reminds me of a time I was playing a game online with with Will and Jake.
That's awesome.
And we were playing a game, and it was the Resident Evil game, the online one where it's like 4 people versus like a mastermind sort of thing.
It sounds like a lot.
Yes, it is. And the mastermind guy was French, so he just kept yelling at us in silly French accent.
Yeah.
And I just realized I can't say what I said because there was a lot of swearing. So this whole story went nowhere. Hey, it looks like I have hair again. Anyway.
Double J, Fred won't. Hold on.
Fred, talk. No, just talk regular.
Hey, everybody.
Talk regular. Talk regular. Stop with the pig. Talk regular.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, here we go.
Hey, Fred, sing Mark Henry's sexual chocolate theme.
Somebody's gonna get it.
Somebody's gonna get their butt licked.
Somebody's gonna get this wig split.
Oh, somebody's gonna get this wig. Talk regular. Talk regular before I throw a fit. Somebody's gonna get this wig split.
Yeah, that was the one I like right here. I felt like hold on.
I sound like if Megatron had a retorted butt baby with somebody.
That's like the witness protection voice when they're like, like they broke up like a big drug cartel, but they're still scared and like they're.
So we have
worried.
legitimately spent an hour of just talking about nothing. Oh wait, that's every week. How about we just do this?
Okay, why? We was talking about wrestling, but
we always talk about wrestling. We got to talk about different things. Ah, crap!
Oh, I could just do it.
I didn't mean to do that.
That was
you
me.
did that.
I was just waiting to see if I could.
Oh,
Look,
Lord. Hello, Bruce. I don't see Bruce. Bruce has
he
a comment.
he's really drunk. He thinks I'm Bruce.
Hey, we could talk about cartoons.
Well,
There's a cartoon on behind me.
my connection has been
Fav-
bopping in and out, so there might have been a few comments that hadn't popped up.
So favorite cartoon.
Like growing up, like I watched a lot of the Simpsons, Ed, Ed and Eddie, Invader Zim, Ren and Stimpy.
Grim and Stimpy. I remember that one.
I'm about to ban you, Caden.
I remember that one. That was a long time. I grew up on like Tom and Jerry and.
Oh, okay. I see. Hold on just a second, Fred. All right. So Double J said it was that you're watching on Facebook Live. It'll pop that up. It doesn't do that for us in the streaming app that we
StreamYard.
use. It doesn't show that. So and now
PG.
Bruce is on YouTube now. He's just jumping around. He's trying to get his views from all sorts of different areas. So anyway, go ahead, Fred.
So yeah, I grew up watching like
Tom and Jerry.
What I can't think of the name.
Billy and Mandy, whatever that show is. I can't remember. I know there's a couple more. I just
What
can't
about
remember.
SWAT Cats? Did you ever see SWAT Cats?
No.
Okay.
I know I did, but I can't remember anything about it. Didn't think in memory.
No.
It's as if you do something regularly where you fall on your head a lot.
Oh, this
I
was
did-
even before that.
I did give you a copious amount of brain damage, though. So
Well, I honestly, legitimately think like this is a legitimate
Hey,
thing.
I love
When,
Popeye. Popeye was good.
That's
It's
what
good
gave that's what gave Gary and the squirt.
I legitimately believe that's what gave me diarrhea.
You
Was I
got
ate
food
too much
poisoning
Popeyes?
from the Popeyes.
It's not
They
going to
are
stop me
not-
from eating it,
they're
though. It's my
not
favorite
gonna
chicken
sponsor
place.
us now. No, but
Ah.
talking about the memory.
Scooby Doo, yes. I remember Scooby Doo.
Of course, you remember Scooby Doo. It's been on for like 80 years. A pup named Scooby Doo. Scooby Doo.
Anyway, the memory thing is when I was like 18, 19, I was in a place that serves alcohol. I was legally there because they let 8 people in, but I was not legally drinking. All right. Anyway, we was at
Phil
a bar.
Moore would call that a speakeasy.
No, we was at a bar and I was pretty hammered and I got into a fight out in the parking lot and dude hit me across the back of the head with a brick. And my memory has not been the same since. So I think that might have damaged me. You know, legitimately, I think that did cause some problems with my memory. 'Cause I have a garbage memory. Like
No,
I
double
legitimately,
J.
I can barely remember anything from like school, back in school and whatnot. A lot of that stuff. I had somebody try to add me on Facebook. Not too long ago.
Sorry, that was actually kind of funny. Anyway,
No, I legitimately had somebody try to add me on Facebook that I went to school with, apparently, and I have no clue who the hell they are. I was like, well, I don't
Double
remember
J,
you.
no.
dude, I wish I could like plead something like that because this is terrible. I feel terrible about this, but like there's a decent amount of people like when they recognize me from like high school, like I legit ran from situations where like I saw them in like Walmart or something, and I would just like run to the opposite end of the store because it was like I don't know why. Like I have nothing like really to be ashamed of or anything. It's just like I don't, I'm not very similar to the way. I mean, there's probably some characteristics that are the same, but like I don't feel like I'm very much the person that I was then. And I don't understand how they even recognize me because like I've definitely put on weight. I'm not saying I'm fat now. I'm just saying, I'm not nobody's the same shape as they were in high school. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, give me that look. And my hair fell out. So like in my mind, I look completely different. but like everybody that's from high school recognizes me immediately. It's like, Gary, and I'm like, no, my name is Robert, and I run away.
I've seen pictures. You showed me pictures when you were younger and stuff like that. Other than having the Jew fro, yeah, you look the same, dude. Facial features, man.
I don't know. I guess that's why too. A lot of people think I'm younger than I am because again, outside of the hair falling out, like I've kind of retained my my youthful glow.
See, if you take this away and put a little bit more back up here, I look very similar to Buddy, but I'm a lot like I when I graduated high school, I was about 6'1", 6'2", like I am now. I was only like 170 pounds. Guy on Facebook said he isn't coming back because of me and you.
Oh, that's the Dare Bear guy.
Yeah. But no, like I still look very similar, except got less teeth now and a lot more body art.
Hey, I was.
You retain your iconic.
I kind of wish I had my baby picture. I kind of wish I had my baby picture. Me, I had an afro.
Well, back then cameras weren't invented, so it's kind of hard to
I just assume you look like one of the Raisinets.
What
is that? Hey, right? I don't know if that was racial or not.
Speaking of Raisinette,
I know it wasn't intended to be, but good God,
is that a cartoon?
No, remember that there was like singing raisins. There was commercials with singing raisins that would sing what's that kind of music called?
The California Raisins.
Oh, that's what it is. Not the Raisinets. I don't know why I said Raisinets.
Heard it through the grapevine.
Yeah, I'm gonna say doo-wop, but that's not quite what it's called.
Oh,
I didn't listen to it. Never mind. I got a little lightheaded.
So I have.
It's hot in here, dude. I ain't got my AC hooked up in here. Man, it is hot in here.
There you go. Yeah, blast that right into the microphone.
Fred's blowing me. With the fan. With the fan.
Hey!
Oh, Lord Sleazy's on here.
Some full blood. Oh yeah.
Sleazy, I love you.
That doesn't even make sense, but it's okay.
So I legitimate.
Hold on. Double J keeps bringing this up, and no, you're close. You're close. It was when I was still doing the name using Cataclysm, but we were at a bar show. It was a Tuesday night, and at intermission we did a lap dance contest that I won. And they started calling me the erotic savior instead of the psychotic savior. They called me the erotic savior. So
I remember that.
Yeah. Hey, I showed the old man can still wiggle his hips. All right. So
I did one of those. I gave Leo's wife a lap dance. So that happened. I had just met her that night too, and then suddenly I had to put my ass in her face. Poor lady.
Those were fun times. We never did, have a very big crowd, but it was a lot of fun though. I really enjoyed those.
So legit, for like a couple months, I've had a cartoon song stuck in my head. Thank God I got it out of my head.
Okay, what was that song, Fred?
Left Turn.
You got to give us the song. Is it one of those things too where you can't remember all the lyrics, so it's just like one part of the song, like Popeye the Sailor Man, Popeye the Sailor Man, Popeye the Sailor, Popeye the Sailor, Popeye the Sailor Man. Just that over and over again.
Yeah, just randomly, but it wasn't.
That happens to me, but because of a copious amount of substance abuse. So,
okay.
But I don't do that anymore. But it had its effects.
Okay, I know what it was. It was the Power Ranger song. That Power Ranger song got stuck in my head.
Anything by Peaches? What's that?
Peaches. Remember the second Jackass movie? When they were doing
your money.
They were doing the old man bit with the big swinging nutsack, and there was a song playing called "F the Pain Away," That's Peaches, if you remember that song.
Okay, I got you. Well,
I
that's
can't even
weird.
is sucking on my and I don't know if I can say the next part, but yeah.
Do you anyway?
Fuck you, what
What the
Colin?
Do you
hell?
remember? Do you remember the cartoon Sailor Moon? Yeah, that theme song.
Sailor Moon made a lot of people go through puberty.
Did you really just pop that up?
No, you know what? I think that was a glitch. I think there was
No.
a glitch in the system, and dude, I feel your pain. That made me miss a show last week.
Oh God Almighty!
What else is in the Teachers of Peaches? Huh? What?
Oh God Almighty! Yeah, we're trying to keep it sort of clean and all, and then you're freaking sleazy, just popping off in the. See, the thing is though, is he's probably on my Draven YouTube page, and so as soon as this is over with, those comments disappear. They're only alive in here, so.
Gone like tears in the rain.
Whoa, Matthew! I don't
What
know
the
that.
crap?
Nope, I don't know you know that.
Dude, if I could okay, so I'm not gonna take it like that far, but like I can remember all my like childhood crushes because it was like totally like there was like the Pink Ranger, and then there was the woman that plays Sonya Blade in the Mortal Kombat movie. She's also the third grade teacher in Billy Madison. She's awesome.
I know you don't know.
And then there was my actual third grade teacher. I had a crush on her too.
I think every boy between my age and your age, the Pink Power Ranger was Amy Jo Johnson.
Yes,
That was everybody. And like I'm a little bit older and all like that, so I was the young guy, pining over old Winnie Cooper.
Oh yeah.
So that
Winnie
just shows you how
Cooper.
old I am. You can bite my left butt cheek. But I remember when Mariah Carey came out with that song Fantasy, and the whole video was her rolling around in booty shorts on roller skates, and that was back in the day when you didn't see it every other day on TikTok. So,
Yeah.
it was like, where's the VHS so I can record this?
I was actually going to say something along those lines of like, okay, so it's not that this stuff didn't exist when I was younger,
Logan,
because
what's up, Logan?
Two Life Crew existed, and I remember the
Wow.
video for some of their stuff, which was just like this close to pornography.
Depending on which ones you were watching. Good
Yeah.
God.
But that being said, it does seem like you could get away with more in mainstream music videos these days. I don't know if it's because it's on YouTube and not on television, but like you could pull up like a video by like Nicki Minaj or Cardi B or Ice Spice, and it's like,
oh, what was that last one?
Not Ice Spice. God, I'm white and old. What's the name of that person? Somebody tell me, because I probably got it wrong. I think there's somebody named Ice Spice, right? My
Is that
God.
like a reject Spice Girl?
Oh, it's a new artist of the pop variety, or pop or rap.
I just got a headache.
These kids call it the hippity hop. I believe. Vanilla Ice. See, nobody in the comments is helping me. They want to watch. They want to watch me squirm. Yes, that is a famous rapper. See, yeah, this is Ice Almost. Thank you, Caden. I hope you fall into a ditch. Ice Spice. I swear that you know what? That's it. I have power of the internet. I'm going to. Yes, Ice Spice. It's a person. It's a real person.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
She was in a music video with Nicki Minaj called Princess Diana. There you go. I know this is all information that you now have and will immediately forget.
All right, okay, we're gonna change that subject.
Well, Fred's gonna look up that music video as soon as we're done.
So, okay. Oh man, what I wanted to say.
Hey Fred, look at this.
No. If you can
Megan Thee Stallion.
This is a movie question for you. You probably gonna ain't gonna know it, but if you could, if you had,
You're probably not gonna know it.
if you had, hold on, but
Can't even spit out the question.
if you could be in any movie with any actor, who would it be? You're probably gonna pick.
He asked you a question, but he's gonna tell you who you're gonna pick. That's the most Fred thing ever.
I'm not gonna say who you pick. I'll just say who would you pick.
You were gonna say who he would pick.
So, there's this movie called Backdoor Sluts 9, right?
I quit. No.
Hey, if we go back and you talk about, earlier talking about crushes and stuff like that, talking about wanting to be in a movie. For some reason, I would have done a movie with Elijah Dushku.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know why, but that little skinny twig girl messed with my brain. So
Anyway,
and I usually don't like stick girls.
So
I mean, she liked that big round all over.
Oh crap! Broly just went legendary super, or is about to go legendary Super Saiyan, because now Frieza is going Golden Frieza, which is like his most powerful form now. So like now Broly's got to get his most powerful form in order to be able to fight him.
So for me, anyway, for me, it will probably be.
I can still hear you.
It would be Jim Carrey, or
y'all chill with the Omos crap.
Or
that's just dumb. Y'all are worse than Will when he's drinking.
The guy that played the Matrix. It would be them two.
The guy. There wasn't 40 actors in that.
Wait, okay, I would back this up. You would be Jim Carrey, but what movie that Jim Carrey's in? He wasn't in The Matrix.
No, not The Matrix. Jim Carrey is one of them. There's two of them.
But what movie? You said you would be a person in a movie. You said Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey's been in like 50 movies. Pick a movie. What movie that Jim Carrey's in?
See, he never knows exactly what he wants to say. He just
The Mask.
Yeah, The Mask.
See,
there we go.
You could have said the number 23, and he'd have agreed with you.
Number 23. Nah.
I like that movie.
I like it too.
That's actually the real answer right there.
And the other actor that I wouldn't mind being in the movie with will be the guy from The Matrix.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
But you would probably so the reason what Brian said is accurate is because in this movie, Jim Carrey bangs Ewan McGregor.
Oh, see, when he said, I thought he was making fun of me. Isn't that Philip Morris? Aren't they the ones that make Marlboros? I can't afford Marlboros, so.
Isn't that the big green plant monster from Final Fantasy?
I don't know. It could be, and I would never know. So
now, this is David. Now, if David could pick somebody to be in the movie with, he'll probably pick Robert Englund because he likes the horror stuff, and he has that mindset. I think it will work. Him and Robert Englund.
See, he don't even ask me. He just tells me.
I just say,
and y'all say that I'm mean to him.
He is abusive. That would be one of them. Okay.
He is abusive to me.
Who would you pick then?
Fred, I love you, but you're fucking the show up.
Now,
that was my bad. I wasn't really thinking.
That's cool. We're like an hour and a half in, so it's not that big a deal. So
well, you can get one in a PG-13 movie, so there you go.
And Caden and Jake are about to get the band hammer with all this dumb Omos crap. Like, legitimately, it's dumb.
Oh, I heard about Robert Englund retired. Oh, I heard about that. That's sad.
You know what? I think for the right price, he probably would do it again. Because, here's the thing. Bruce Campbell said he was going to stop being Ash. And then they have all but said that there's going to be a new Evil Dead movie with Ash in it. So
yeah,
if somebody throws a big bag of money on his doorstep, he'll do it. Yeah, that's all accurate. Brian.
No,
is not-
I've never heard of it. I never heard of it.
Yeah, it's a Jim Carrey plays a con artist, essentially, and like a pretty good one who also just happens to be
I
gay.
don't.
That's
I
the
mean,
story.
I don't even remember seeing like any previews or nothing on it. Was it
It-
like more of a low, like a
It
low?
wasn't exactly low budget.
yeah.
It was just it.
Or
I
was
think
it
it was
more of
one of
the
those.
like the straight to streaming type one?
It was closer to something like that. It was like oh, what was that drama that he did that was really big? The one where the guy gets something done to forget a relationship that he had. I know Brian will nail the
The
remember the name of
Spotless
this movie.
Mind.
Yeah, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yeah.
But that it's along those lines where it was not like a big theatrical release. It just kind of came out.
Well, Brian just said it was a Netflix movie.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay,
that,
okay.
and I watched Netflix, but I guess I just hadn't come across it. Wait, Wade, what are you talking about? I mean, I don't know what you're talking about on that.
The business.
Yeah, it could be a lot because we've been all over the realm of videocracy tonight. So I just wanted to press a random button.
Oh, look, they summoned Shenron. That's the dragon that grants you wishes when you find all 7 Dragon Balls. So there you go. Now you know that.
Matthew say you're DM you.
I know I can read. I can see exactly what you see.
Oh, okay.
What does DM stand for, Fred? Tell me.
Dungeon Master.
Dungeon.
Yeah, David, if you had all 7 Dragon Balls, what would you wish from the giant dragon?
Teeth.
All right, then.
me, I will wish for money.
Of course you would. That's so generic.
So
No,
if
legitimately, I would wish for my teeth to not look like shit, so I don't look like a freaking meth head.
would you wish for titanium teeth so you could bite through anything?
No, I just want regular teeth that don't hurt all the time.
What about vampire fangs?
Hey,
I'd
that's a
probably
good
bite
idea,
my
Brian.
tongue.
Teeth with money. Yeah.
What about what if currency it was teeth?
What? I was looking at at Caden's dumbass comment.
David just getting angrier and angrier the longer the joke goes on. I'm not encouraging it, by the way.
Caden is the master of that old term, beating a dead horse. That damn horse done been dead and resurrected multiple times and killed and
Money.
beaten again.
Yes, because on this podcast we do not repeat jokes at all. We do
not
not
at
repeat
all.
any joke whatsoever.
At all.
We have never done that ever.
You have to click.
Okay, I guess I have to take it
now.
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, Lord.
in Danhausen's world, teeth is currency. So
Yes, you can.
yes, you can. What?
You can sell anything for money.
Oh, is that so?
Okay,
Tell me, Fred.
Matt,
what have you sold for money?
Matt, I get your joke now.
I know.
Gary and I'll tell you about it after we go off there because I don't even wish to speak the name. So
I got you. I got you. You know what? Where is Danhausen? Like, I know he's injured, but it's like that guy can run his gimmick without having to wrestle. I want to see more Danhausen.
Well, I
You
mean, he
mean-
wasn't hardly wrestling to begin with on there. He was more just the gimmick guy.
Well, and the screwed up thing was like for like a moment they did something with his gimmick that was like, okay, now there's a form of Danhausen that actually kicks the crap out of people, and then they didn't really do anything with it. Like
wasn't that about the time he got hurt though?
that might have been what happened. Now that I think about it, I can't
Yeah.
remember the timing of that because it was like he bit like his tag team was getting the hell beat out of them, and then he showed up, and like granted, it was the Factory who was like the lowest rung.
This is according to Brian. This is why we don't get Danhausen wrestling or doing his gimmick.
Dude, nobody torches Anna Jay matches like Brian does.
Oh, really?
I mean, in
Okay.
general, if you watch any amount of wrestling with him, he's torturing most of the people that are wrestling
Yeah,
anyway.
well, because he's a negative person that hates everything. So he, he's an asshole.
Now,
So
let's see.
basically, his personality is the exact opposite of mine.
Let's see what his rebuttal is.
I know. I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it.
Ah, there we go.
Dude, hold on.
Boo. There we go.
I expected more than that. But, Matthew Wade is an Anna J fan for different reasons. And
it's not as bad as
I'm not
Logan
going to
Light.
disagree.
Not as bad as Logan Light with Alexa Bliss.
I love her more to death, but yeah, he is a little obsessed.
He might be on a list somewhere. Like, keep this guy away from her.
Oh Lord, that's okay though. I mean, it could be worse. You could be Fred. Obsessed with old white women that are married.
Hey, if he can bring those ladies just a hot moment of passion, and maybe he can.
Oh, what's up, Christian?
Here's the thing. I don't think that's unique to you, my man.
No,
I think,
she is universally adored in a sexual sense.
Like, I have dreams where she just kicks my door down and carries me away, like the ending of Officer and a Gentleman, and we just.
Me and Tab have actually had discussions, and I'm not going to go into context, but you can assume what we're talking about Rhea Ripley.
Hey, Fred.
Say, I would be okay with role play, and I would damn sure put on the latex. All right, I'd do it. I don't care. I'll put it out there. So,
you know what? I'm not going to bring up what exactly is going on there, but I will say that the word peg is not just for pirates.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You know what's bad is I didn't know what that was until a couple of months ago. Somebody had to tell me.
Don't ask what sounding is. Anyway.
I'm not going to. There's a lot of things that I know are bad, and I don't want to know what they are,
And you know what? It's honest, ignorance is bliss when it comes to certain I don't Matt just brought up see,
shut up, guys.
Yeah,
we
there
don't
we go.
need to talk about this crap.
The comment section's going down the toilet, baby. Rumpled foreskin?
No.
Rumpled stiltskin. My bad.
He said it correctly, and then you screwed it up. You idiot.
I've never brought up the concept of foreskin on this show. I don't know why.
Not at all. Not at all. Battle roll.
It's gonna happen one day when I run a promotion. That will happen, and the winner,
Lord have mercy,
will be Blackout Fred James, and he'll run around with a scalpel going after people's foreskin. That's what they do it with, right? A bris. They do it with the scalpel. No, what they do is actually what they have is a mini guillotine, and they just right there.
Why are we talking about this?
It's what the people.
Why are we talking about this, Fred? This is your fault.
Yeah, Fred. What's with your obsession with foreskin?
It's his fault.
Do you think you could get enough foreskin together to make a parachute?
What?
Like,
all I think about is that episode of South Park with the huge balls. And, the bouncy balls, and then the jacket that shrinks when it's cold.
That's like Tanukis. Tanukis have giant balls, so they could do stuff like that. If you ever seen a Studio Ghibli movie,
Jake, do not ask, and nobody answer him on that. Yeah, we're riding the line here. We're riding a fine line here, people.
Jake, get on Google and turn Safe Search off, and then look it up, and you will have your answer.
I would suggest don't.
Use a public computer too. Go to the library, public library. You do it there. and make sure there's lots of people
You're
behind
trying
you.
to get that kid banned?
Yeah, I think it'd be funny.
Get arrested? Good God
Yeah.
Almighty!
I am number one. That's why people take my great advice for life and
Oh, Lord.
use it to better themselves. That's what this is
Oh.
all about, really, David. This is about making yourself into a better person.
Yeah, we're setting an example on what not to be like. Good God Almighty!
Avoid
I
head
wa-
trauma.
I
That's
wonder
the
how
deal.
long Bradley actually lasted on this show.
Yeah, I haven't
Watching.
seen
He's probably like 2 minutes. He's like, "Yeah, I'm done with this crap."
He came in during the
Crazy-ass white
Foddy
people.
story, so he probably
Yeah,
didn't last
that
very
was.
long.
Well, that's like my little sister one time came in when you were talking about the foreskin battle royal. And she's like, "I clicked on the wrong thing. Have fun. Bye." Like,
Or like I think I thought she was coming. It came in at the time when I was talking about there was this skit. So Eric Andre made a movie called Bad Trip. It's on Netflix, and there's a skit where
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
I recommend it. It's a lot of cringe comedy. So if you don't like that, I would definitely not recommend the movie because it's basically.
Oh, oh, wow.
This is what we're laughing at, by the way.
I told you don't do it. Anyway,
I don't even remember what I was saying.
Eric Andre.
Oh, yeah.
Skit thingy.
So they get their wieners trapped in a Chinese finger trap.
I should've
Yeah.
And they just burst into random businesses like help us, because that's what you would do if you got your wiener trapped in a Chinese finger trap with somebody else.
What? Something just your show went off, or the
Oh,
credits are rolling.
It's on the credits, yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna.
So does that mean it's time to end the show?
Yeah, I guess I didn't think about how long the movie was. It's only like an hour and a half long, which is actually
Yeah.
kind of long for a Dragon Ball movie. Anyway,
What was you gonna say?
I was
Something
gonna.
stupid.
No, I was gonna say that. Not because of that.
We'll check it out. And then anyway,
keep on talking, Fred.
and
Okay.
Anyway, definitely would check that one out. And there's the other one. There's the other show I definitely want to check out too on Netflix.
The other show. They know exactly what you're talking about. The other show.
Well, I'm gonna watch it with David and Tam. Sweet Tooth.
Oh, that's a series, not a movie.
Oh yeah, a series. Okay,
Dumbass.
okay. But I'm waiting on Sweet Tooth, the movie or series, whatever it is with Samoa Joe. I'm waiting for the hour.
Twisted Metal.
Twisted
Yeah,
Metal. I think
he's-
it comes out at the end of this month, right?
He's playing a character called Sweet Tooth. That's
okay.
Twisted Metal, and that's got Anthony Mackie in it, the guy who played Falcon and is the new Captain America.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So,
'Cause I think at the end of the month, I think it comes out. I have to look it up.
yeah, I know it's out soon. Sometime this month.
Yeah.
Well, hour and almost 40 minutes. I think we've gone long enough. As I said earlier, next week I will not be on here, but there may still be a special Dummies Unit. Fred may not be able to be on it because he can't work my computer because it's a pain in the ass.
I'll definitely if it is one, I'll definitely be checking it out.
But yeah, we'll discuss that in a little bit and all. But as I said earlier, we do have a lot of projects coming up. We will continue Special Dummies Unit. Last night again was the first episode of Cryptids and Creepy Stuff with Bruce and me. We're going to continue to work on that. the Gravy with Garion will be upcoming soon.
Last one.
And
And Bruce, wrestling with PTS, wrestling with ADHD and Bruce. And then also, I'm gonna reboot my for Shoots and Giggles, the interview show that I like to do. So we've got a lot of different projects coming up. Not all of them are going to be every week like this one is. This is going to be our mainstay, but we definitely are going to work around with bringing on the other ones. So make sure you subscribe to the SDU Network's YouTube channel. Follow the SDU Network's Facebook page, and I said just continue to watch and support us and have fun with us. So before we go, I'm gonna play this little deal here real quick. You want to become a wrestler? Let me turn this down. Wrestler. You want to be the wrestler? The
Oh, no.
wrestler.
I
You
don't
come
know.
to the OCW Out of Control Academy. Learn the pro wrestling. They will teach you the headlock and the go this side and the arm thingy and the kick. And if it's a wrestler nowadays, you got to know how to super kick. Oh,
I tore my groin when I super kicked.
yeah, we get like 800 million super kicks.
I mean,
That
yeah,
ain't
it's like it's redundant,
I'm not gonna name names, but there's certain ones that does a lot.
My groin was perfectly fine after that.
But anyway, all right, people. Well, I appreciate everybody watching and continued. It's 17 weeks now we've been doing this. 17 episodes. Let's keep it going. Let's have some fun. I'm glad everybody enjoys it.
Let's get to 150, guys.
Well, you're almost there. You're almost there. You're what, 139? Oh, you mean episodes, not age.
Oh,
Anyway. All right,
Super
everybody,
Party.
have a good night.